All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are back for the second game of the week here in Grantsburg. I am Jeremy Burton, along with the ever so talented Bob Rombach, and we are hoping to see Mr. Nick Rombach here soon to run the camera. If not, Bob's doing double duty. Grantsburg is hosting Luck Cardinals here tonight, and just kind of recap from the first game that we played Luck in Luck. Grantsburg was victorious, but one thing I will say, Luck is very scrappy. I mean, you will see out of the Luck team here, you will see girls going after everything, hustling. Like I said, does not matter what the score is. These girls play, and I mentioned it before in other games that were played here with Luck. I was very impressed. So, good young squad here. Luck has as well. They only got one senior on the roster. Grantsburg, let's get to them. Tuesday night, big game. Unity Eagles came to town, and it was a dogfight all the way till, in the fifth set there, and Unity was able to be victorious and take the win. Bob and I were talking. Obviously, those of you that watch, whether you're in the stands or at home, and obviously those of you that are home tuned in, we really super appreciate it. But I felt like Grantsburg kind of shot themselves in the foot. You saw a lot of serves in the net, which does happen. I know that during the games, but I felt like there was a lot more of that happened Tuesday night, and just some of the passes just really weren't right there. Allowing Unity to get up ahead 4, 5, 6 points, and then Grantsburg had to fight back, which they did a couple times. But whether they didn't have enough there at the end or, Unity buckled down, that's a good team. So we will see what happens here tonight. Like I mentioned, Luck is scrappy. I feel coming out of that Tuesday Unity game, we're either going to see a surgence from Grantsburg as far as, trying to put it together, work on some things, or, hopefully not. As a fan, as a Grantsburg graduate here, it's alumni night. Nick, welcome. Good to see you. And, it was alumni night, and, we're hoping Grantsburg can kind of get back into that groove. Not saying that Tuesday night was a slouch, but like I mentioned, just a lot of mistakes that we're not used to. And if we kind of falter a little bit here tonight, Luck is going to take advantage of that. Like I said, it was the second game of the season that we watched these two teams play in Luck. And like I said, Grantsburg was victorious, winning 3-0. But very impressed I was with Luck on how their play was and being scrappy. So sit back. It's going to be an exciting night. Now that the gang is all here with Nick coming back. Nick, you were at cross country, huh? How was that? It was good. It was good, folks. That's the only update you're going to get out of Nick. So congratulations to cross country. It was good. And we are just getting settled in here. Obviously, we're still warming up, and kind of like we did Tuesday night, we'll do the anthem, and then we'll kind of let Mr. Pete Johnson roll through with the announcements. Gosh, those announcements were good too on the Grantsburg side. That Grantsburg band, I mean, I'm telling you, with that drum set, I still feeling it for sure. So like I mentioned, Tuesday homecoming week here in Grantsburg. Obviously, we got a big football game here tomorrow night playing Chetek Weyerhaeuser. Mentioned it before. We really feel like Grantsburg is hitting their groove. They definitely have had some things to work on throughout the season. Tough St. Croix Falls team. St. Croix Falls come in here and took the W. I think that game would have really been interesting. Grantsburg talking about shooting themselves in the foot. And I think they ended up with 6 turnovers that game, and obviously pretty much in any sport that's not going to do you well. So, but I feel like they've done well since then, and we are going to get lined up here as the warm-ups are coming to an end. We're still bumping with the music as Ashlyn Leonard is shutting that down. Thank you, Ashlyn. And we will get lined up and listen to every time, no matter what gym you're in, no matter what stadium you're in, the beautiful national anthem. Yeah, like I mentioned Tuesday as well, those of you to kind of keep an eye on, Unity and Webster are playing tonight, so that might be a fun one to tune in and see how that's going as well. We'll kind of go through that, talk about that through the night, but here we go. Okay, beautiful national anthem there, sung by a couple high school students here. And if you hear any coughing, sniffling in the background, Bob's still working that cold there, which we felt like maybe Coach's corner that happened, right? You said that Coach Hale had the same sickness. Blame Hale. Blame Hale. You would start to chant up here. No, just kidding, Coach Hale. Like I said, these teams Luck's already set to get the announcements. Grantsburg's going over a few things. Like I said, really hoping tonight Grantsburg comes out firing, right? And we will let Mr. Johnson do the announcements.
Grantsburg volleyball alumnus, would you please wave from your seat? Give us a wave, don't be shy. We love volleyball alumni. All right. And now for your starting lineups, beginning with the Luck Cardinals.
Well, we're going to run with that.
Number 1, Grace Olson. Number 4, Laurel Baker. Number 5, Abby Bleckinger. Number 8, Kira Anderson. Number 11, Sophie Ader. Number 22, Daisy Reed. And the arrow, number 7, Molly Cook. And now the starters for the Grantsburg Pirates. Number 3, Kaylee Moore. Number 4, Sarah Krasinski. Number 7, Megan Harlan. Number 13, Ruby Rando. Number 21, Whitney Meyer. Number 22, Aaliyah Henderson. And the libero, number 2, Monica Lee.
All right, folks, the announcements have been made. We thank Pete Johnson for doing that, electrifying. Like I said, playing Luck here tonight. They are coached by Isabel Jensen, along with the Grantsburg native who was in the alumni tunnel, Kelly Anderson, Grantsburg named Kelly Josephson, and obviously Grantsburg coached by Deb Johnson, Deb Allman Johnson, get that right there, Abby DeWitt, Katie Corper, and Olivia Tucker. So we will get set to start here. The man on the floor in the blue has the ball, making sure rotation is set. We'll get done with the high fives and the chest bumps, and we will get started. Underway here, I believe Grantsburg. Yep, we're just switching out Annika Lee, who has, like I mentioned before, has played solid in the back row, been good on her part. Now we get the libero for Luck, Molly Cook, coming on in. And Luck will start us off with number 8, Kelly Anderson's daughter, Kira Anderson, back at the serving station here for the Cardinals. And there's a whistle, and we will get underway. Jump serve from Anderson will go out. It was close. It was close. So we had a couple calls here the other night that calls were certain ways, and we thought maybe they were the other way. And Sayla Przinski will get it started off for Grantsburg, and we'll see how Sayla does here tonight. Boom, over. We got one in. Good job there, Sayla. Luck getting something going here. Number 11. Eider hits it over. Now up to Moore. Moore going far side to Bjelland. Bjelland with the hit, rattles down in front of number 5, Abby Bletchinger. The only senior listed on the roster is Abby, so mentioned before, Luck, young team just like Grantsburg, just like Unity. And Sayla over again. Now Eider over is Anderson. Now to Ringo. Moore back to Ringo. You got to feel that, and you got to feel that early on as Ruby Ringo puts one down. We saw Ruby do a lot of them soft tip overs Tuesday night, which was successful. But if we can get a few more like that there, Nick and Bob, you know Luck's going to be, that's going to be on their mind. That's a good, strong hit there. Good set there as well for Ringo as Brzezinski will turn on a good Netflix show as she goes into the net here, as Luck does a little substitution as Molly Cook back to serve it here for the Cardinals. Over she goes, good serve. Annika Lee up to Myers, jump, Ruby. Cook, good dig out there. Number 4, Laurel, and Luck hits it. They want a tip, they getting a tip? No, no tippies. We checked the tip report and it's down. Nothing happened there. Moore, full of energy, come hustling out as Olsen comes in. Myers waiting for the signal from the man on the ladder, and there it is. Myers with a good serve. Now up to Olsen. She has to hit it over. She does. Brzezinski, Myers, Ringo with the tip down. She found the open gap there. I don't know if Luck was anticipating a big hit. I'm sure every time Ruby is set, she wants a big hit, but she's able to find the opening there. Putting Grantsburg out up early here, 5-1. Myers over, now Cook. Olsen has to hit it over, she does, to Lee. Now Myers going far side to Bjelland. Bjelland with the hit will put it down in front of Anderson for the point. So that was one thing kind of talked about here with some of the Grantsburg team, as timeout is called here by Jensen from Luck. So Luck in the timeout. So some of the things that, you know, kind of recapping from Tuesday night, like I said, we felt Grantsburg might have hindered themselves a little bit on the mistakes, but a lot of it was, and it could have been the passes. I know Bob and I talked about the passes getting brought up for a good set, but I really didn't feel like Grantsburg was swinging and hitting the ball. There was just a lot of just pushing it over, and it could have been the effects from that. But coming out of the gate here, I know it's early yet, but doesn't seem to be looking too bad here. I mean, we're getting some good passes, some nice sets. We've seen the big hit by Ruby, and now Nora on the far side swinging a little bit there. And like I said, I got a feeling Grantsburg's going to really try to clean some of that up here. And so far, things are looking good on top 6-1. Myers over. Oh, that's kind of a little meatball flavor, nothing there. As Olsen just bumps it over. Now we're kind of going backyard volleyball back and forth here. Now Ringo with the tip. Olsen, good dig out there. And then 22, Daisy Rome just hits it over. And here comes Olsen. Good dig out by Anderson. Good pass up there to Daisy. Now just a little pusher back or two-hander. And here comes Sophie Lee. Myers has chased that down. Nora will swing it back to Cook. Now Laurel coming back over here to number 11, Sophie. And Brzezinski will just hit one in the middle. We're just kind of getting, not to be mean, a little lazy volleying back and forth here. Nothing dynamic. Good job there by Cook. And oh, nice job there by number 4, Laurel. Or Laurel, I'm sorry. And then here comes Ringo off the net, but Cook able to play it. I mentioned Luck scrappy. They'll go after everything. Lee, good pass to Myers. Now Brzezinski coming in the middle. Anderson was like, oh my God, I can't believe that just come at me. Now Myers just hit a little two-hander over. Oh, and Cook with a good dive. Boy, that volley sure did start out slow, man, just back and forth, and you could just see the momentum build. That's why volleyball's so exciting to watch where it just kind of goes back and forth. You can just see the players starting to get a little excited, a little jacked up as Myers goes to hit one over again to Anderson. She ends up hitting it back over. Now Olsen will set Ringo, and Ringo kind of with like a little Dennis Eckersley sidearm there. And Anderson will find herself the wall, which last time we checked is out of bounds. So Grantsburg not looking too bad, but like I said, Luck, they'll go after anything. They don't care what the score is. Good team play there as number 11, Sophie, hits it over. Myers now near side to Olsen, and Olsen will find herself behind the white line for an OB. And we got a substitution here, well, would you look at that? Number 2, I got to look at the bottom. I'm going to say that's Johanna Tretzvin coming in. As Olsen will southpaw, good serve by her over. Myers, now Przinski will just float one in the middle. Anderson now to Olsen, who's got to hit it over. Anderson does not. And the Quimby Quartets, Bob mentioned, was a Happy Gilmore theme here. Lee over to Cook. Now to Olsen. Olsen going near side to Tretzvin. She gets it over. Now Pirates, they just have to hit it over. Now Luck's got something to work with here. Olsen coming near side to Sophie. Good rerouting by her. And here comes Bielen with the swing. Partially blocked up in the air, but Cook keeps it going. Now to Olsen. Now going far side to Tretzvin. Myers in the back row digging it out. Now Olsen popping it far side to Bielen. Luck able to keep it going. Almost a collision there between Olsen and Anderson, but Luck's able to keep their composure and keep it going. Now here comes Henderson. She snuck in on us, Nick. I did not see her sneak in here. And Sophie will put it in the net. So Henderson on the substitution must have come in for Ringo there. As we had ourselves a good volley there, but Luck putting it in the net. Now Lee to serve Cook. To Olsen, now going on far side to Soph. She just gets a two-hander bump. And here comes Olsen on the near side. Sophie able to keep it going. Anderson hits it over. Luck's getting reset. Now Myers going in the middle to Henderson. Henderson floats it, and off of Anderson's hands, out of bounds. 11-2 Grantsburg on top here in set 1. Alumni homecoming week. All the above going on in Grantsburg this week. Olsen, now we have to hit it over. Sophie does. Brzezinski, flat tired side shifter. Grantsburg able to get it. Now Olsen coming near side to Soph. She gets a big swing. Anderson able to dig it out. North, like I said, we're seeing a lot of backyard volleyball here right now. Now Olsen pounds it down, but Anderson able to get it. And Olsen going right back, able to find the right side of the line there. Presley Olsen, that is. Grace Olsen is on the Luck side, a young, talented freshman there. Grace Olsen, watched her during club ball here a couple years ago. Good left-hander server and setter. Lee over, Anderson. Olsen hunts it down, now coming back to Tretzvin. Lee, Myers, Nora with the swing and into the net. Ooh, yeah. It's all right here, number 11. Sophie Eder back to serve. Brzezinski now to Myers, now far side to Henderson. Henderson to Sophie, now Olsen going far side to Tretzvin, and Tretzvin will put one into the net. So Harmon going in as Bielen goes out. Harmon back to serve. We've seen this rotation before. Over she goes to Cook. Olsen in the middle with the set. Near side to Anderson. Partially tipped on the front line. Lee could not get there to get it bumped back up in the air as Cook comes out and Abby comes in. And number 22, Daisy Rome, will be back to serve it here for the Cardinals. Over she goes, and that will go out of bounds. Different line judge here tonight, Bob. I have no idea either. I don't know if he just came in and handed him a flag, and there he is. I'm not really sure. And here comes the spunky Moore firing one over to Anderson. Now Olsen, she's going to go far side to Tretzvin. And, oh, Harmon getting a left-hander on it. That, from our angle, because we're up in the tower, that could have been out, OB, out of bounds. Another substitution as a rarity, number 12, Carly Burton, entering the game, along with number 4, Laurel Fraker will come in. So, Laurel back to serve. Boom, to Brzezinski, to Moore. Now coming near side to Henderson. Henderson with a big hit, but Laurel able to get it. Brzezinski will look. Now we're just going a little two-hander back and forth here. Now here comes Brzezinski, right in front of Sophie. And she's not able to get it out, kind of falls down there on the hardwood. And now Henderson back to serve for the Pirates. Over Sophie, Laurel, now Olsen with the left-hander floater to the corner to Harmon. Moore, now Ringo has to hit it over, does, and Sophie not able to hunt it down in the corner of the line judge there. So that will fall for a point as we are 16-5. And we'll see Destiny Patton come in for Brzezinski here. As Henderson gets the whistle. Over she goes to Cook. Laura hunting it down. Now Olsen on the near side. Rolls one off the net, but yeah. Calling that out of bounds. Hit the old antenna there. Henderson over to Cook. They got to hunt that down. Laurel, good hustle by her. Anderson's got. Needed to hit that over, does not. So Grantsburg will keep the ball on their side. And timeout called here by Luck. Coach Jensen trying to get a few things for the ladies going here. Like I said, they'll go after anything. And we're going to take a quick commercial break. All right, coming out of commercial break here, want to mention Grantsburg will go to New Richmond this Saturday for volleyball tournament, and then they are in Webster next Tuesday as Luck travels to Siren. So good, exciting stuff there. And then next Thursday will be Parents' Night here against Frederick as Cook bumps one up, and Laura, we got to hit it over. Anderson does. Now Harmon to Moore, going far side to Patton. She just floats one over, gets something going for Cook here. Laurel now coming on the near side to Anderson, and Anderson able to get a smack of her and rattle it off of a couple Pirate players there out of bounds, so Luck will get the serve, and the one who hit it will be the one to serve it. That will be Anderson. Over she goes as Lee bumps it up to Moore. Now Moore on the near side to Carly Burton. Carly putting it on Anderson. Anderson gets it going. Olsen has to hit it over. She does. Harmon up to Moore. Now Moore coming back in on this side to Carly. Good swing there by Burton, but Anderson with the good dig. And Luck able to keep it going here. Now we're going right back to Burton again. And yes, she will go out of bounds. So Anderson will keep the serve here. 18-7 in set one. Over, Lee to Moore. Moore going right back to Burton. Burton to Anderson. Anderson kind of with a little punch up there to Soph. Now Cook hits it over. Now Moore going right back to Burton again. And oh, this time we're able to put one down. It was kind of between Anderson and Cook there. Yes, and you hear Quimby Quartet's chanting, "She's a freshman." Toots Burton there as Patton will go along with it there on the wrong side of the white line. As number 22, Daisy Rome, has come back into the game here for the Cardinals, and Cook back to serve. Cook is over, and she will go out of bounds. And Toots comes out as Myers comes in to serve. Olsen comes in as well as Moore goes out. 20-8 here in set one. See if Myers can rattle off a few. Over to Cook. Up to Laurel, now in the middle there. Anderson hits it over. Good hit there by her. Patton, good bump out, dig out. And a big hit there by Olsen. No towel needed tonight. Nice hit there by her on the near side there. She's definitely improved on the hitting on this side here from early on this season, that's for sure. And Myers over. To Sophie, to Laurel, now back to, oh, and that's in. The new line judge called that in. Doesn't he know the home rules? Yeah, we ain't gonna give him no grief. That looked like it might have did a little line tickle there. So that's in, so Luck will have the ball as the freshman Grace Olsen will fire one over to Lee. Now to Myers. Myers going near side to Ringo, and Ringo. Anderson able to get a piece of it, but that went out of bounds. Ringo out, Henderson in, and Lee will be back to serve. Lee floating one over to Cook. Now up to Olsen. She's going to set Anderson here on, or I'm sorry, Tretzvin on the near side. Now Myers going far side to Bielen. Bielen with the swing, and there's a block, but the Pirates keep it going. Now Olsen on this side, and she will go out of bounds. I don't think she was quite set for that. I mean, it looked like she had to kind of arch her back there a little bit. Over from Sophie, and Henderson hits it over. Sophie from her knees bumps it up. We have to hit it over. Sophie does. Can Grantsburg get a play here? And they'll get it to Olsen, and she is blocked, but Patton's right there to clean it up, and Myers says, just get that out of here. We got to get regrouped. And now here comes Anderson. Blocked there by high-rise Henderson, however you want to look at it. Tretzvin able to power one through over there on between Henderson and Bielen. 22-11. So Sophie back to serve. Good serve there. Now Henderson has to hit it over. Does. Anderson getting a left-hander on it back in. As Daisy gets in, now Sophie back, Olsen coming near side to Anderson. She gets it the floater, but Myers gets it. Now Olsen, who's got to hit it over? Bielen does not. Ricocheted off the net, and oh, and that's a sneaky maneuver there as the ball rolled under the only open part of the bleacher. That deserves some points right there to find that little gap, but obviously we got a ball on standby as Lee, now to Myers. Henderson has to hit it over, does. Sophie to Olsen, now Anderson, she'll hit it, partially blocked. Myers right there to clean it up. Olsen going right back, but into the net. Yeah, I mean, 22-13, but you kind of see Luck just slowly gaining some points here now as Grantsburg's kind of, I don't want to say super sloppy here, but kind of some of them demons coming back again as Olsen now going far side to Tretzvin. She floats it. Lee off her knuckles. So yeah, this is what we're talking about. I mean, if we're gonna kind of maybe do some of this, Luck's not just gonna go away into the night here. They're gonna keep playing tough no matter what the score is. Lee now to Myers. Going far side to Henderson. Henderson with a good hit and off of Olsen's hands to the back wall. So Grantsburg will get the ball back as Harmon comes in. She's kind of wearing a secret agent serving glove. Do you see that, Nick? Kind of like that's WIA approved too. Oh, and Henderson right there. High rise, high wall, Henderson with the block. And looking for one here to end set one as Harmon floats one over to Sophie. Now Olsen coming near side to Anderson, and Anderson Oh, Meg able to get a piece of it, and now Whit Myers is joining Luck's side as she went around the post to get a piece of that. And Luck is able to hang on here and keep this first set going, as number 23, Ruby Johansson, coming in for the first time tonight, and she's going to be back to serve it here for the Lady Cardinals. And over she goes, Harmon. Now to Myers. Olsen hits it over. Oh, and lays one in front of Johansson. Able to keep that in the box that rocks for points. And that'll do it here in set one as Luck falls victim here, 15-25. But like I said, Luck kind of come back there. Grantsburg come out pretty strong there, I felt. But like I mentioned, Luck, they don't matter what score it is. They're here to play volleyball. So, yeah, good to see on the Grantsburg side here. We're Coach Johnson getting everybody rotated in as the massive chest bumping is still going on down there. You just don't know what's happening in volleyball anymore, Bob. We talked about that. The highs and the lows, the roller coasters, Nick. I tell you. And we're going to commercial break.
At Burnett Medical Center, we celebrate all walks of life. From our very first steps to our sprinting strides, from on-the-job site to afterlife retirement. At BMC, we embrace every pair of feet that walks through our doors. Our comprehensive care knows no bounds. It's for the newborns, the professionals, the adventurers, and those who've traveled many miles. We're here to support you. Your journey is unique, and so is our approach to your well-being. Step into BMC, where comprehensive healthcare meets compassion. Burnett Medical Center, providing healthcare for all walks of life.
We are rule number 141.
Physical Therapy and Balance Center offers professional staff that work and live in the community. With state-of-the-art technology, we help you regain confidence and independence. We are a physical therapy facility that also offers many other recovery services, including fall prevention, balance training, and dizziness disorder treatment. You have a choice in your physical therapy. Call us today so that we can help you love your life. Spelled differently because we are different.
All right, folks, so we're getting ready to start set two here. Those of you that were worried about the ball under the bleachers, that has been retrieved by Luck sharpshooter Zach. What was his last name, Bob? Zach Walters. So we're going to give him a good round of applause here because he crawled under the bleachers in that small hole over there. So we appreciate it there. We appreciate it there, Zach. So, yes, we are back with the right amount of volleyballs here, as our own Addison Check is handing out water bottles before we get going here in set two. So, yeah, Grantsburg up 1-0 here. We'll see how Luck comes out here in the second game. Celebrating here on the Grantsburg side, and we're just, the man in the ladder is getting ready to go, and we will begin set number two. Getting everything squared away, and it looks like Lily Henderson will get us going. Over she goes to Anderson. Laurel has to hunt it down, does. Anderson needs to hit it over, and she does. Now Ruby to Moore. Now going far side to Brzezinski with the floater. Anderson. Now Laurel with the set. We'll go right to Sophie. Henderson to Moore. Moore going far side, Brzezinski. Good dig there. Oh, way to play it off the basketball hoop. Laurel hits it over. Grantsburg has a chance for a free play here. They're going to use it on Ringo, and Ringo will make it count. I actually thought Luck was going to dig that out there for a second as Cook grazed one off the floor, but they just couldn't quite get it going here as most of the quartets are coming in from concession. And Henderson back waiting for the whistle. And she'll send one over to Cook. Laurel, good play there, but went out of bounds. Kind of a strong pass there from Cook. And Henderson, yeah, she will find herself a good Netflix show as she will take a break there as I believe Moore coming in. And Anderson to Harmon, up to Moore. Moore jump setting in the middle of Przinski. Przinski able to find the back corner there, putting it down on the hardwood for the point there as Patton will come in for Harmon. Przinski getting back to the serving station. All right, we're getting set here. Przinski jump serves. Yes, Luck will get the ball back in the hands of Cook. She will serve it over. Molly Cook. Over she goes to Lee, up to Myers. Now going to Ringel. Ringel with a little side shift, push her over. Now here comes Laura in the middle to Anderson. Moore. Myers has to get it on the near side. Przinski needs to hit it over. Does, and will use most of the court, but does not keep it in the box for points. And that'll go OB, and we're knotted up at 3 apiece early in set 2. Good serve there by her. Got to hit it over. Patton does. Anderson from the back to Laurel. Now coming on the near side to Tretzvin. Tretzvin able to get one down here. Przinski did not have enough left arm power to get it up in the air to play it. And Cook getting a few points. She will find herself in the net as Olsen will come in for more. And Myers will be back to serve here for the Pirates. Over to Anderson. Laurel hunting it down. Now coming near side to Tretzvin. Tretzvin wants to get the quartets involved. And the ball is safe and sound back on the court. As Myers over, good serve there by her. Cook, we got to hit it over. Anderson does. Grantsburg's got a play to work with here, and Patton will push it over. Anderson with the dig. Now Laurel coming with the set on the near side. Tretzvin able to power one through. Myers there. Ringo has to get it. Oh, they were bunched there, but Grantsburg able to make it go. As number 22, Daisy. And Laurel, can she dig it out? No. So Grantsburg with the point there. Just want to point out with that ball, Bob, remember we were in Siren, the ball went outside like every other time, and Pete Johnson refused to go get it. And here comes Myers to Anderson, to Laurel. Now Tretzvin hits it over. Good hit there by her. Przinski, good job there as Olsen with the smack. Anderson with another dig. Over from Tretzvin. And Przinski with the little one-hander back at the net, and Luck will get it back. And Grace Olsen back to serve it here for the Cardinals. Big hit there, Przinski. Myers now going far side to Olsen. Grace Olsen and Tretzvin, they get it over. Now Patton looking to make a swing, and she gets it over to Grace Olsen. Now Laurel to Tretzvin, they got to hit it over. They do. Przinski up to Myers. Can they make something work here? Ringo pushing it over. Laurel getting it. Now Grace coming in to set. Tretzvin with the hit into the net. And Lee back to serve it here for the Pirates. She gets it over as Tretzvin. Olsen hunts it down. Now coming near side to Laurel, and she will go outside the box of points for an OB, and Lee will keep this going. Oh, nice serve there by Annika Lee. I thought that was going to dive into the net. It didn't. Good job by her. Now coming in the middle to Henderson. Cook kind of back, but oh, I thought Laura was going to get that over. That was a good hit there by Henderson. Cook just kind of popped it up two-hander. We've seen that a lot out of these players throughout these games, and I really thought Laurel had enough there. Lee over to Tretzvin. Now Olsen coming back. Here's Tretzvin going right back at it into the net. And Lee kind of building up a few points here for the Pirates. Cook, good dig. Now Olsen, good dig and pass there to Daisy. And Daisy is going to check out the back wall for an OB. And they just, oh, that was a tip. Yep, that was a tip. We checked the tip meter and, yep, it was there. One of the Pirates touched it. And Sophie hits it. Brzezinski, now Myers going far side to Henderson. Henderson with the big hit. Sophie getting out of the way. Good hustle there by Luck. Oh, Anderson hits it. I thought Daisy was going to get it. Now Myers coming right to Olsen. Olsen with the good hit. Smacking the net, deflecting it enough to make it drop in front of Grace Olsen for the point. And Destiny Patton back to serve. Good serve there. Now here comes Anderson, hits it over, does. Patton passing up to Myers. Now Brzezinski far side, blocked that time by Luck. Now over Cook to Olsen, now in the middle to Daisy. And yeah, Henderson and Olsen are right there to say a little tap, tap, tap-a-roo on Happy Gilmore night here. I mean, is that true, Bob? Is it Happy Gilmore night? All right, that's good stuff there. It's just I'm looking at some of them and I'm like, how does that really fit in? Not sure. Some are participating, some are not. Either way, here's Patton with another good serve to Anderson. Now Olsen going far side to Laurel. Another good block back, but Luck able to get it going as Myers over to Brzezinski. Brzezinski to Olsen. Now Cook in the middle, coming on the near side to Anderson. To Lee. Myers going far side to Brzezinski. And that is deflection. I saw that. Brzezinski said, want some, get some. Here it is. And out of bounds off of Luck. And Patton, Destiny, Patton, number 6, will keep the serving going here for the Pirates. Good serve there. Getting Cook backpedaling there. Luck able to hit it over. Good job by them. Now Myers, can she get something going here to Brzezinski? Brzezinski kind of like that finger grab shove. Now here comes Anderson. Big swing. Myers hunting it down. She's got that little, we haven't seen that much out of Whip Myers here in the last few games as far as that court awareness where she shoves it over. Like I said, you don't want to be using that tool all the time, but every once in a while it is effective, just like what you saw there. So Patton building up confidence with these serves. She is a good server. That's in. No! No! Make me a liar for Destiny Patton. The new line judge has not read the Grantsburg rules and regulations of line judging. Just kidding there. So that is out. Luck will get it back. Patton comes out as number 23. Ruby Johansson will come in for the Cardinals to serve. And she will deflect one off the net. And Myers going far side to Brzezinski. And Brzezinski getting Olsen to slingshot it towards the American flag, which is in the out-of-bounds area. And we will see more come in. Oh, not before there's a timeout called by Luck. 16-7 Pirates up in the second set as Grantsburg holding on to a 1-0 lead, and we will take a quick break.
Hi, I'm Nicole Kelson, and I'm the orthopedic surgeon at Burnett Medical Center. My practice includes general orthopedics, so I see kids and adults. I see acute care, which includes fractures, so in the upper extremity, shoulder, elbow, and wrist fractures that we take care of here at Burnett Medical Center. And then in the lower extremity, we take care of hip fractures and ankle fractures. I enjoy rural healthcare because of the patients, no question about it. They're the best.
Adam Sandler night. We just got confirmation from the homecoming committee. It is Adam Sandler night, not Happy Gilmore, but that's close enough, Bob. Stacy, she's back on the homecoming committee? Good job, Stacy. We appreciate it. Adam Sandler night here in Grantsburg, Wisconsin, on a night where Grantsburg Volleyball Lady Pirates hosting the Lady Cardinals. And more practicing her basketball skills during volleyball. There ain't nothing wrong with that. No rules against that, as she will send one over to Sophie. Now Olsen coming near side to Anderson. She will tip one. Now Burton over to Przinski. Przinski! Yes, I like that call that time. Nice job over there. It was suspect, so good hit there by Przinski. And it will be Moore back to keep it going here for the Pirates. Over she goes. Good serve by and Cook coming up to the bleachers here. And trying to get the ball back to Moore. There we go. Over to Anderson. To Laurel. Now who we coming back to? Abby, and Abby will southpaw one into the net. So what Adam Sandler figure is Nolan Branston? I've been trying to figure that out. Stay tuned. Here we go. Moore over to Cook, who hunts it down. Olsen to Cook, and OB again. Stay with us, Bob. Stay with us as Moore hits it over. Olsen. Now to Laurel. Lee coming right back to Moore. Now Moore going near side to Burton. And Burton able to put one down on the inside of the box that scores points. Nice job there. And Moore will keep this going. And she will float one. Good strategic move. Luck just smacks it back. Meg Harmon coming back in. Going far side to Przinski. And Przinski is starting to feel a little something on the far side. We've had a few good hits from her there. She's able to put it in the area where we get the points from. As Moore wasting no time to hit one back. Trying to catch Luck off guard. But Luck able to hit one over as Laurel. Moore with the good day. Now Henderson to Przinski. Oh, and it's just Abby says, get that out of here. Boom shakalaka as Burton with another swing, but Cook. Now we're just hitting it, hoping and praying. Good hustle there. Grantsburg with the point, 23-7. So we'll see if Moore can finish this off here. She needs two. Yep, she's got the whistle. Waiting no time. Fires one over. Getting Sophie to hit it backwards here out of bounds. And now we're down to 1 point to try to end set two here. Moore over. Anderson kind of meatballed it. Moore comes and gets it. Burton over to Przinski. Przinski with the floater, and that'll do it in set two. As Grantsburg is victorious, 25-7. This is kind of what Grantsburg, you know, you just see them having a little fun out here tonight, Bob. You know, like the other night, it was a big game. Not that any game isn't, but they were tense. You could see that. They were tense, but they're out there. They're having a good time, Nick. Are you having a good time? Nick Rombach is having a blast. Bob's having a good time now that he's back. I thought he passed out there for a second on the massive coughing, but glad to have you back, Bob. Yeah. Okay, let's get our ads in. Let's get paid.
At Physical Therapy and Balance Centers, it's our job to make the complex simple. When your life is sidelined by an injury, surgery, or a condition keeping you from doing what you love, our services aim to get you pain-free and fully functioning. We truly care about our patient outcomes, helping you achieve your goals and improve your quality of life. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. Love your life.
All right, folks, coming out of the commercial break here. Both teams still kind of talking things over. And we'll see how set 3 goes. Like I mentioned here before break, it looks like the Pirates are enjoying themselves, having a good time. The other night against Unity was a big game. Any game's a big game, but it's always fun when you can get the whole team involved. When Coach Johnson can utilize everybody off the bench and they contribute. It's a good feeling. Good team boost in there. So you hear that lovely voice of Mr. Quimby as the quartets are just getting done cheering here. Homecoming week obviously basically means not much school work going on. Getting ready for the big football game here tomorrow night as Anderson will float one over to Lee. Now Przinski has to hunt it down, does, and Ringo will hit it over to Cook. Now to Laurel, coming on the near side to Sophie. She hits it over, and she will find the area to score points. And then Anderson will be back to serve. Over to Przinski. Now Moore with the little reverse hit over. Nice job there by Moore. I don't think Luck was really anticipating Moore to hit it backwards like that. But like we said before, we don't care how we get them as long as we get them. Przinski waiting for the whistle. And we got a little conversation here with Luck. Luck trying to get some things sorted out here as Cook is talking to the man on the ladder. And we are good to go. Przinski firing one over to Cook. Laurel. Anderson in the middle. Big hit. Lee bumping it up. Oh, Moore gets it up off the net. Good play by her. And Ringo says, let's see what this hand can do to the ball. And out of bounds it goes off of Luck for the point. Yeah, real good job by Moore to play that off the net. You don't see a whole lot of that. Laurel. Now Anderson hitting it over. Lee. Up to Moore. Moore going far side to Bielen. Bielen with the hit to Anderson. Anderson with just a little kind of tomahawk chopper there and puts one into the net. Przinski will keep the serving station going. Over she goes to Cook. Laurel now coming over here to Sophie. Sophie with the good hit to Przinski. Now Moore going far side to Bielen. Bielen with the big swing. That's something that we did not see Nora Bielen do the other night, is just wind up and hit it. It was a lot of tapping it over as Przinski will go into the net. And Cook sending one over to Lee. Myers has to hunt that one down. Good job by her. Ruby with the little left-hander punch. Now Laurel coming in the middle to Daisy. And Daisy dropping one down. Nice job there by 22, Daisy. So Cook waiting for the signal. Sends one over. Lee. Lee kind of going to the swing. Good job there by Whit Myers. Does that one count? Yes, good hustle there by the Pirates. I thought that one was out, but the old Puncherooski from Myers back to Ringo, and now she will drop one down, but now Luck kind of coming alive here a little bit too, saying, no, we're not going to go down without a fight. And Ringo, that was like a grab palmation throwdown. No whistle called. Yes, good hustle it was. All right. Myers to serve, floats it. Cook. Now to Laurel. Olsen wants it. She'll float one over. Przinski and Myers collide a little bit, but they keep it going. They're able to save it. Luck has got a chance to play one here. And Daisy hits it over. Now Olsen with a backward set on over the net. Laurel, just a little setters here. Now Przinski with the hit. Anderson from the back to Laurel. Now coming this side to Sophie. Well, that's a big hit, but that goes out of bounds. You know, I often wonder how many kids are in yearbook, because it's like everybody has a camera taking pictures, you know. As Myers hits one over to Cook. Now Laurel. Now here comes Olsen. She just hits one over. Now Ruby setting it to Myers. Little give and go here between the two of them. And Ruby will power her way down into the area that scores points. (7-3) in set 3 here. Pirates up 2-0, and Myers will go out of bounds. And substitution as Tretzvin will come in for Laurel. As Olsen, yeah, she's flirting with that line there. I noticed that last time. Thought she was going to cross it. As Henderson sneaks in and Lee back to serve it here for the Pirates. She sends one to Cook. Olsen now back to, there was confusion between Cook and Sophie there. And that gets that to drop down. And Lee into the net. We still have a little serving into the net issue that I would like to see cleaned up. We have to try to work on that, ladies. Over to Przinski. Now Myers going far side to Henderson. Henderson has a partially blocked but stays on Luck's side, and we will get the point as Harmon will come in with the secret weapon on her hand, Nick. We talked about that. That's her good serve and glove. Yes. It's like a Spider-Man type thing. Cook. Now to Anderson. She will find an open gap there on the Pirates side to get the ball back for the Cardinals. As Johansson will come back in, and Abby comes in as well. And Johansson will be back to serve it here for the Cardinals. She sends one over. Henderson pops one up in the air. Now Myers to Przinski. She hits it over. Olsen up to Abby, and Abby with like a little windmill left-hander able to score one on the Pirates here to keep Johansson going with the serve. Over. Oh, and Lee diving out for it, but Johansson with the good serve, able to drop one in there, finding a good spot. Nice job by her. Good hustle by Lee, just didn't quite get it to where she wanted it. Johansson sending another good serve to Lee. Pirates able to play this one as Olsen with the hit. Sophie, now Abby, they hit it over. They just want that ball over, and here comes Przinski. Now Anderson, now Abby over. Przinski up to Myers, now coming in the middle to Henderson. Henderson able to roll it off a Luck player to get the point. And Cook will come in for Johansson as Moore comes in for Olsen. Moore wasting no time from the whistle, sending one to Sophie. Now Olsen, now coming to Anderson. She floats one over, looking for that spot. Moore able to track that down. Now Harmon has to hit it over. And here comes Olsen going far side to Tretzvin. Tretzvin with the big hit, but it will go OB. You do not score points on that side of the line. And Moore. I think she winds up to serve it before the guy's even done blowing the whistle. She's quick. Spunky and quick, but she puts that one into the net, so Luck will get the ball back sitting at 12-9, as we'll see Laurel coming back in to serve for the Cardinals. She'll send one over to Przinski. Moore now going right in the middle to Przinski, and Przinski will find herself the corner pocket to the area where you score the point. So nice job by her as Henderson is back at the serving station. 13-9 here, Pirates on top. Henderson firing one to Cook. Cook kind of got away from her there, hit it OB. And Dylan Seeger leading the charge with the Ace 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 chant. Over from Henderson, and that will go out of bounds. Dylan Seeger, I've heard, Bob, has joined the lineman talk on Wednesday nights. I was kind of hoping maybe some more young linemen will join that. Over from Anderson, and she will watch a good show on Netflix. Called, giving the ball back to the Pirates. So Bieland in, Harmon out. And Przinski hitting it over Anderson. And nobody's there. Anderson kind of hit it up too hard to the net. Przinski will keep it going. Przinski over. Cook heading to the Luck student body there. 17-10. Przinski sending a good serve over. Cook popping it up to Laurel. Now coming in the middle is Anderson. Now to Moore. Myers, she's going to go right in the middle of the ring. Going Cook. Oh, that might have been out, but Witt said, let's keep playing. Lee hits it over to Laurel. Now Olsen has to hunt it down, but Abby's right there to give it the swing windmill. Now Laurel, who's she setting near side to Sophia. Now Moore to Ringo, has to hit it over, does. Laurel to Olsen. Now coming from the back is Anderson, she gets it over. Myers right in the middle to Przinski. Big swing off of Abby's hands. And the Pirates will take that point. And timeout called here by Luck. All right, sounds good. So, like we mentioned, we're going to give our quick plug here. So, football game tomorrow night, homecoming week. So, it's alum night here tonight for volleyball. We had some ex-volleyball players show up. So, if you're looking for a good homecoming game between the Pirates and Chetek Weyerhaeuser, come on out. Bob will be on the mic. Hopefully, he'll rebound quickly. He's a fighter. If he sounds a little different, it's just because he's trying some different voice techniques. But Bob hopefully will be on the mic and providing good entertainment here, as he always does for the football team. Play-by-play. So, like I said, Pirates, we feel, are rolling pretty good. Should be a nice, cool night. Come on out to watch or listen at home. That's always exciting, too. We appreciate everyone joining in here tonight, as Przinski will send one over, and she will go out of bounds with it. So Luck sending in Daisy, as Cook will be back to serve. Oh, and she plays one up and over the net. Those are such the toughest ones to try to fight through. Oh, and they're saying, what happened there? What's that? Oh, a rotation error. Also, Cook with the good, powerful over-the-net serve has been wiped out here, so the Pirates will get it back as Myers is back to serve. As Moore keeps working on her. Yeah, she's just got a lot of energy, folks, which is good. But she just cannot contain herself. She's just having a good time out there tonight. Rock, paper, scissors with Olsen here waiting for the whistle. Getting Olsen into the mix here now as well. Hello, Mr. Formanek. Good. So not only is this volleyball, little twirl, little extras here. So Olsen finally getting a whistle to come in along with Patton. And Myers back to serve, up and over she goes to Cook, and Cook will send that one to the stairs. As the cross-country coaches have arrived, joining us here in the mezz. 20-11 here, Myers back to serve, up and over she goes to Anderson. Now to Laurel. Now here comes Daisy. Daisy blocked by Ringo. Now Ringo getting set. Olsen's going to set it up for Ringo, and Ringo will power it off. But good job there by Luck. Ringo right there to swat one back, but Anderson gets it. Now coming on the near side is Daisy, and Patton does not have enough to pop it up, and Luck will get the ball back. And Tretzvin to come in for Laurel there, and Olsen is back to serve it here for the Pirates. Olsen floating one over. Lee has to lunge for that one. And Ringo, good job there by Cook. Oh, a nice job there by Daisy. Rome to just squeak one past. Ream? No, that's all right. You know how many names I've butchered doing this? Okay, Daisy Ream. Sorry about that. Was Ream family there for mispronouncing that. Okay, now Ringo. Now here we go. Ringo with she powers it down in front of Daisy and Sophia. I only got one school that really got offended by that. That was Northwood. Oh yeah. When I was in Frederick, I read the comments and I was like, ouch. I'm just a human being, okay? I try to read it what it says on the thing, and I apologize. I make mistakes. Bielen. Now to Myers, now Presley. Anderson with the good dig. Now Olsen coming on the near side to Daisy. Or I'm sorry, Sophie, and she will go out of bounds as the Pirates are sitting 22-13 in set 3, already up 2 sets to nothing. Now Lee over. Anderson with the dig, and Olsen not able to get it back over the net. And Pirates are just 2 away from securing the W here tonight in Grantsburg. Lee over to Cook. Olsen now coming near side to Tretzvin. And Tretzvin able to power one down through the Pirate hands. And we will see Sophie back to serve it for the Cardinals. Good serve there, Lee. Now Myers, far side to Burton. Burton floats one over to Anderson. Now Olsen hunting it down, coming over to Tretzvin. Patton. Oh, and nobody's home. Knock, knock. Are you there? No, not tonight. Luck's going to keep it serving. Unity and Webster tied 1 apiece. That's an exciting matchup up there. Now Myers to Burton. Burton with the swing into the net. Yeah, so Sophie getting a couple 2-3 points here for the Pirates. Over she goes to Patton, to Myers. Now to Burton, has to hit it over. Does, right in front of Grace Olsen. And you're hearing the she's a freshman chant there, and we only need one more to secure the W, and that is going to be in the hands of Meg Harmon. There's the chant I like there. Now Cook to Olsen, near side to Anderson, and Anderson will keep this baby alive as Luck will get the ball back, 17-24. As Johansson will come in, Abby as well. Johansson will go back to serve. Johansson over. Harmon popping one up off the lights. Lee and Myers collide, but Patton gets it over. Grantsburg needs to get reset. Luck's got a chance to make a play here. Anderson hits it over. Harmon bumping up to Myers. Now to Olsen. Olsen will get one rattling off of Sophie Etter's hands, and that will do it here tonight in Grantsburg as the Lady Pirates are victorious 3-0. As always, we appreciate everyone that has tuned in tonight. Like Bob said, if you're still looking for more volleyball action, Webster Unity tied up 1 apiece. That game has definitely got a lot of meaning behind it. But here tonight in Grantsburg, good to see the Lady Pirates enjoying themselves. As always, Nick Rombach, I've enjoyed everything tonight on the camera. Thank you. Thank you. And Bob Rombach, hopefully he gets better than what he is now, fighting that Coach Hale virus. And those of you tuned in, we appreciate it. Those of you that are here, drive home safe, and everyone have a good night, and thank you.